Right, you've seen the pictures everywhere, and you've probably seen kids doing it. And not just kids, older people as well. E-cigarettes, the replacement for the common everyday cigarette that has killed millions and millions of Americans for decades. Well, are these things safe? Joining us now to talk about it, Dr. Mark Siegel, Fox News Medical A-Team. Erika Katz joins us, author of Bonding Over Beauty. I got to ask you about that when we have a moment. You know, we haven't tested them. They haven't been around long enough. And kids are getting literally sucked into them when they weren't smokers before.
Well, what concerns me is now RJR just came out with this new cigarette, and if you look at the case, it looks just like an iPhone, so it's slick and it's cool. There are different flavors like Cherry Crush and Pina Colada, and it sounds like something really fun. And there are cigarettes that are called green and blue, and so it sounds healthy and natural, and it sounds like vapor. But the truth is, we don't really know what chemicals are in these cigarettes. We don't know what our children are inhaling, and of course, kids want to be cool, and so this is their way to do it. And e-cigarettes are actually really expensive too, and I'm sure the price will come down. But I also think that the tobacco companies know they're losing money because people aren't smoking cigarettes as much because of all the bans on them. So what are they going to do? They're coming out with e-cigarettes. But I'm worried that it's just another way of getting kids hooked on something else. Sure. I mean, I certainly don't want my son hooked on nicotine.
Everyone agrees that the amount of toxins in this thing are nothing like what a cigarette is.
But you don't really know because their chemicals are not listed. The FDA has not approved it, and basically you can buy it online and you don't know which one has what in it. And yes, there are varying nicotine deliveries because you can have a little bit, but you know, after you have a little nicotine, maybe you want the one with medium, then you want the one with more. And I think it's really a way of getting kids just sucked in, and it looks cool. I'm sure the kids think it looks cool. So, you know, I really think that it's a problem, and I think to say that people are going to quit smoking because there are e-cigarettes, it's not true. If you look at the study, it just said that they're quitting tobacco, but they're not quitting smoking. And it was 7%, and then the patch was 5%, but it was only over 12 weeks, because I just read the study. 12 weeks, I mean, yes, you can quit cigarettes for 12 weeks, and then you can go back for another 10 years.
6 months, actually. And I'm not a proponent of e-cigarettes. I think that the number of 10% of high schoolers is very disturbing. And I think that the issue of overall tobacco consumption, e-cigarettes may lead to more. I think all of that has to be figured out. I'm very worried about kids and e-cigarettes, and teens and e-cigarettes.
Suck air, that's my recommendation. It's better for you. All right, Dr. Mark Siegel, as always, great to see you, Fox News Medical A-Teamer. Erika Katz, author of Bonding Over Beauty. Is this a book?
It is a book. Oh, actually, it's 2 books.
It's 2 books?
Yes, I have 2 books.
All right, check it out. And you're at Bond Over Beauty.
On
right?
Twitter.
On Twitter.
On Twitter is Bond Over Beauty.
Okay, good. Check
so
it out.
tweet me.
Thanks.
Gonna buy it.
Oh, good.
All right.